Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. I have pulled out a couple of cards, Scorpio, to get started into your energy and to look at it. And we're working with the Return of Spirit Oracle deck and the El Key deck. So, your prayers have been heard. I don't know what you've been praying for, but this card has come out. I don't know what you've been even putting an intention out there in whatever way you want to qualify how you speak to your guides, your angels, God, source. You have been heard. And you are on your way to whatever you've prayed for. So you say, I love that. So you have the transcendence, the becoming card, metamorphosing on a transcending journey here. Your prayers have been answered and you are transcending towards some reality, something that you want for yourself, something that you envision for yourself. Now, what's really interesting is the underline. So the underline is you have worthy and they who avenge. So revenge, outcomes, and justice. So in the past, this is the past energy, right? In the past, there is something here that needed to be made right. And you recognize that in your life. Yeah, I would say you recognized in your life here that there was something that was not right and it needed to be right. And there was something going on around you that was not to the level of, the value that you see in yourself. So you could have been in some type of a situation where you were being devalued or you were being taken advantage of, or, any number of things that could have something to do with our sense of worthiness. Because of this event, I love it for Scorpio. It's like if you think you can put Scorpio down, that's not going to happen for too long. Or if you think you can take advantage of Scorpio, after a while, Scorpio's going to say, hey, that's it. There's no more of that. I know that I'm worth more than what this situation is that I find myself in. I know that I'm worth more than how I might be treated in this situation. And yeah, okay. So yeah, and I'm kind of wondering if this is how this is connected into like the prayers, kind of like you said, listen, God, this is not me. This is not the value that I am. This is not the value that I expect in my life. I expect something better than this. This is so God might be also going, okay, yeah, we see that too. But there's a couple things in your life here that we need to adjust. And those things are kind of connected to this lower sense of value or worth. So we're going to help to work you through what that is here, right? Like we're gonna, there's something that, like if there's something in your world that you feel, this needs to change, this isn't right, this isn't fair, this doesn't represent who I know I am as a worthy person in life. And God, your angels are like, yeah, honey, we agree with you. But guess what? Part of that also means that not only is your world going to change, and it's probably going to change in ways where you really profoundly feel it also, but you're going to go through big changes here. You're going to go through big changes in this journey towards something that it is that you have asked for. Yeah, I mean, and the prayers card too, it does talk also, it represents someone who is, if you take the time, you can sort of like hear the response that your angels and that God give back to you. It does talk about someone who does have a very strong connection, a very, maybe even like a bit of an extra ability to connect with the other side, for the other side to hear you, and for you to hear the other side in response, or to see the signs and the synchronicities around you. So there you go. Your prayers have been answered, and you're becoming what you've prayed for. Prayers. Oh, the Ten of Cups. A happy family. A happy family? Cohesion, joy, building happiness with others. Community where there is joy and happiness that is all mutually expressed and experienced. That's very nice. Yeah, that is the nicest prayer of all. Honestly, really, it is. And like, it's like the angels are like, we love this prayer. If more people want to pray for this, where we can live in harmony and unity together and we can all be happy. You know, it doesn't have to be all of us, but you bring to you those where you can experience this. And those who also want to experience this joy and happiness in the same way that you do, they come towards you. That is a nice prayer. That prayer has been answered. That prayer, well, it's been heard. It's been heard. The Ten of Cups. The Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. And the Hermit. Some of you may have made a sacrifice here, like, okay, because this is I should get into whatever this is. I have a feeling I've got an interesting backstory there for you, or you have an interesting backstory there to share with me. So this energy looks like to me someone who has made possibly some type of either financial, physical sacrifice in their life to find, I want to say, true and whole love. True and whole love okay. The hermit, if we look at the story of the hermit, right? Like, the hermit is leaving the village. The hermit is walking away from the village and going sort of on their own here. They're going into a period where they will be doing a lot of self-reflection. They will be looking deep within themselves. Okay? That, and with the Four of Pentacles and love, well, love, the Queen of Cups. Yeah, it feels like some sort of financial sacrifice to find love. But first we look deep within ourselves. And maybe that looking deep within yourself is where you find the worthiness. Maybe you have seen that you are not worthy. Or, that is weird. Seen that you are not worthy. That is weird. That just channeled out of my mouth. So I don't know. That might be for someone specific who's been dealing with that and maybe trying to feel worthy in life and love and in family and connection and community. But this is, I want to say, what I wanted to say was being in a situation that is not worthy to the experience that you deserve to have in life, okay? So before I go to Metamorphosis, I want to see what the Worthy card is. What is the Worthy card? The Sun. You are worthy. You are worthy of the truth. You are worthy of self-actualization. You are worthy of happiness and brightness. You are worthy of openness and honesty. Worthy, yeah, that's really nice. You are worthy of the Sun. You are worthy to be able to feel free and happy. Yeah, you are worthy of experiencing bliss and abundance. Good for you. And avenge. That's the Avenge card, then, is with that. How are you avenging? The Eight of Cups. Ain't sticking around here, my friend. That's exactly how you're avenging. I had a feeling something like that was going to come up because of the Hermit. Like walking away from the village. So you're not, yeah, you're like, I'm out of here. I'm worthy of being, I would say, because like there's some sort of past energy here, maybe worthy of experiencing an open and honest relationship, worthy of experiencing an abundance in relationship. So I'm like walking away from this. So yeah, that's what you did, and your prayers have been heard. So you are on a very transcendent journey right now, and in that transcendent journey, you are kind of surrounded by your angels and your guides that are responding to your declaration of how you are worthy. And whether that declaration is, for a lot of you, I think that declaration is an actual emotional disconnection, as well as moving away from something, not just moving away, but not being emotionally invested in it anymore. So she who becomes. Wow. Holy spiritual. The fucking high priestess. Jeez. That's incredible, Scorpio. Ooh. Spiritual ascension. Wow. Jeez. Okay. How do you follow up with that? Okay, the high priestess. I want to say too, there's hidden mystery into the full potential of who you are and what you will become here. The Six of Swords. The Page of Cups. And the Four of Swords. Healing hope. Healing hope. God is taking you in the direction of hope. Oh, that's a nice energy. So, you know, if you've been dealing with some type of difficulty here or been caught up in a situation that makes you feel less than, God is steering you towards where you will feel hope. There will be healing here. This is also a period, it's like rest and hope. God is taking you towards rest and hope. Show me the sun for Scorpio. I don't know why. The cards have just been flying off lately. Ah, the Eight of Swords. Like, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? You're worthy. Oh, yeah. Falling into... It's almost like your angels putting their hand out. Grab my hand. The Eight of Swords with the sun. Oh, my. The Ten of Swords. And the Moon. This reminds me of somebody, I don't remember whose reading it was or at what point it was. It was the regular or the extended. There's something here about you deserve to know something. like it's not just this, you're worthy of some type of experience that you would like to have, or you're worthy of, like, it is these things. You're worthy of a path and in truth, but this is kind of going into the details and maybe sort of clinging a bit to the truth, where there's something here that you don't understand in some way, where you have been betrayed, and you have almost like found yourself walking in the moonlight. You deserve the sun. You deserve the sun, and unless you're going to get the sun in relationships, and building with people, you are not going to invest. Hey, honestly, I think it's pretty fair. It's a pretty fair, yeah, it's a pretty fair request. It's a pretty fair expectation. So the Eight of Cups. You may have said to somebody here too, like in some way, you might have declared something to someone. And in that declaration, you might have said, like, you know, I deserve the truth. I deserve to know why you did this to me, or I deserve to know why you're hiding this, or, you know, and you may not have gotten that because you have the Eight of Cups here. So you're like, fuck this. Here, the Eight of Cups. Sorry, I've stopped shuffling. I'm going to pull in a second. You see the interesting how these look like they could be the same person. And it's just a different, like, this is a very youthful, exuberant, right? She's young and carefree, and life is just full of possibilities and wonderful experiences. And then here she's almost like she's leaving, because I find with the teddy bear here, she's almost walking away from some type of youthful romantic notion about life, relationships. So you are worthy of experiencing life and relationships in this very exuberant, excited, healthy inner child way. And you're going to walk away. You're like, if I'm not that, nope, I'm walking away. Eight of Cups. Oh, it's too many cards. Too many. Spirit, you know, I'm getting older here. Keep it simple. The Nine of Pentacles. Oh, the 10 of Wands, you'll do it on your own. And the 3 of Wands, and expect God to give you something better. Literally, you'll do it on your own, and you'll expect God to bring something better into your life. That's literally what I'm looking at. Yeah, this is somebody who really, yeah, I don't know. And I don't, because this is like feeling pretty strong, pretty adamant about what you believe that you deserve, and you do not deserve whatever is going on around you, has been going on around you in the past here. And your revenge is that you're going to do it on your own. You're going to walk away. You're going to do it on your own. You're going to carry the responsibility of whatever that is. Some of you could be parents here because you're carrying 2 kids over the bridge. And you're going to say, God, bring me something better. Bring me something better. I deserve better than this. I deserve better than being betrayed behind my back. Yeah, so somebody, I don't know if you had a partner cheat on you. That's a possibility here. There's many different ways that someone can cheat on you. A lot of times it is like in a physical sense or some type of romantic sense, but it could be in some other way here also for some of you. It could be just somebody who was lying or not upfront about you. It could have been financial cheating. Could have been any sort of thing. I don't know. But yeah, it's like, wow. So good for you. And your prayers have been answered. Yeah, your prayers have been answered. What's the 4 of Pentacles? The 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Wands. And the 6 of Cups. Just looking, sorry, there's something playing out between these 2 cards that I'm trying to understand. It could be some sort of a shift here of looking, I don't know, depending on how old some of you are. Maybe some of you, if you've had kids, if this is kind of like your story, your kids might be older now. Because this is almost like having a focus here on a child and then changing the focus to somebody more your age. But you got to be careful with that. That Queen of Cups, she's healing. She is healing someone here. She's healing someone. Maybe, yeah. Like maybe you're feeling like battered, bruised, and abused. And it would be nice to have a love where it feels like it looks after you. Love that looks after you instead of love that betrays you. The Queen of Cups. I really do feel like now, if you're already in a relationship and you've prayed for something to get better in that relationship, like maybe something is just not working, that prayer is coming through here. You're praying for happy family. And you might be praying for someone like in that relationship. If it's your partner, maybe you're praying for this person to do some deep internal work here. That's going to happen. That is going to. I'm also not advocating anyone to stay in some type of abusive relationship. Oh, your partner's going to get better. No, like no. But okay. That looks like for me though, this is more like the majority of people that are kind of like on their own here, looking for the right person to add to their life that brings joy, the kind of joy and love that you know you deserve. The Queen of Cups. Damn, the Empress. The Knight of Wands. And the World. Search is over. It's like your prayers have been answered. Your search is over. What's a Hermit? Your prayers have been answered and your search is over. The Two of Wands. You found what you're looking for. It looks like you found what you're looking for. Maybe for some of you, this energy is reversed and somebody has found you and you're what they've been looking for. Damn, the Two of Cups. And the Devil. The devil's always got to fucking come around, man. Oh, the devil. It's always good until the devil shows up. It's almost like throwing a party, right? Or having like families coming over. It's always, oh, it's great. Ah, fuck. Uncle Herbert came by. You know how he's going to go. Oh, man. He's going to get drunk. He's going to... Like, it's always a good time till the devil comes out. Okay. It's almost like it feels like there's something out of your reach. There's something out of your reach. The transcendent is God. I feel like God and your angels are fixing something here so that it's not out of your reach. Or if something does feel like it is, like, I don't know how it's out of your reach. Maybe for some of you, you're dealing with a partner that has some sort of, I'm just going to say consumption issue. If this person is willing to get help, I feel positive about that for you. Also, if this person has difficult personality traits that are making the relationship difficult for you, and this person is willing to get, professional help with that, I'm kind of feeling positive about it as well, but use your discernment. The Six of Swords. So, see, if there's something that is blocking a prayer for you that God would like to fulfill, I feel like the Six of Swords and the transcendent energy is moving you around an obstacle or moving the obstacles away. Now, that's interesting because we have love here. 10 of Cups, Queen of Cups, 2 of Cups. Very beautiful. And what is, God will move all mountains for love, because the only thing that is real is love. Everything else can be moved out of the way. The Six of Swords. The Ace of Pentacles. You are going towards a new physical beginning in your life here. The Page of Cups. So I think this page is so interesting, right? Because all the petals are falling off of this flower. And it's almost like a long time. It's like a long time of trying to maintain some level of hope here. The Page of Cups. The Ace of Wands. You got another ace. Got another ace. Exciting. Free. It's kind of bringing this energy in. Oh, look at that change. Right? We said that this looked like this individual, whether you're a man or a woman. Just saying, right? Like, this is your inner little child girl inside you. We all have one. We all have a little inner child girl. We all have a little inner child boy. So, and this, like, right? She's, oh, yay, life. Ugh, fuck it. And then okay. But then it's almost like now there's the adult form, but it is feeling happy, joy, inspiration. Yeah, there is a shift. There is a big shift. You walked away because you're like, I'm more worthy of this crap. And a lot of times there's, right? If we think about that, if there's things that we have accepted in our life previously, and those things that we have accepted were not necessarily for our highest good. There might have been a lot of lessons and karmic energies that we were working through and clearing. But once you start to make decisions and declarations, whether that is to the universe or just to yourself or other people, about your worth and your value, it's kind of like things start to shift and change. And that's what you've been going through here. So the Four of Swords. The Chariot. Oh, wow. Emotional movement. And that's big. That's like having direction with your emotions here. Where you're going. Like you're steering yourself with your emotions. You're tapped into... I'm seeing chakras. So chakras are open here. Chakras are open. Your chakras are open. And this is like really putting you into the direction of what it is that you have prayed for. it looks like happiness and joy with family, your people, your group. The Knight of Swords and Judgment is at the bottom. No, it's giving me a feeling of feeling belittled. It's like feeling belittled here. And it could be in some sort of a workspace. Like somebody like really being very critical. And the angels are like, you deserve better than this shit. Really, like you deserve better than this shit. I'm going to go do the extended, Scorpio. In the extended, I'm going to ask who is God bringing into your life to answer this prayer for you. There's 2 options in the description below if you would like to follow me to the extended. Thank you so much, Scorpios. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.